guest tonight will always be remembered for playing the Fonz on the long-running television series Happy Days. He's now starring in Neil Simon's The Dinner Party at the Music Box Theater right here in New York City. Please welcome Henry Winkler. That must be great. You're one of those people who you're up there with, like, Dick Van Dyke, one of those people who anytime people see you, they're happy. They're happy to see you.
Makes me feel wonderful.
I create the opposite effect off that
That's
guy.
not true, because I'm happy to see you.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You know, we watch you at home, and it's, a dream come true. I'm on Broadway. I'm on Conan's show. This is great.
There you go. You're in the big time now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've really made it. You're here. What's funny is that I think people my age, you have to be my age to know just how incredibly hot you were when the Fonzie character hit. I was in the 6th grade, and our science teacher put up a big Fonz poster on the wall. Like, the teacher was doing it just to keep the kids kind of happy during science class. It was a big poster of you leaning up against the motorcycle.
Oh, sure.
Which I understand you always had to be pictured with the motorcycle.
Yes. ABC would not let me wear a leather jacket because they thought that I was associated with crime. So, Gary...
That's back when the Fonz was considered like a menacing character.
Right.
Yeah.
So Gary Marshall made a deal with ABC that I would only wear a leather jacket if I was in a scene with the motorcycle.
So I remember, yeah, because it would always have the motorcycle in. You'd be in the bathroom with the motorcycle.
Absolutely. In my apartment, in bed.
You'd be in a stall with the motorcycle.
Absolutely.
Now, did you like the fact that now it's also running around the clock?
Yes.
Happy Days too.
It is.
On Nickelodeon and places like that.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, it's in 126 countries.
Right. So does it bother you when if you can't go anywhere without people yelling at you? It's still a cool thing.
It doesn't bother me.
Okay.
It's my life. People enjoyed it. People are so warm and wonderful to me. So it's great.
And the other thing that's nice is that you've had so much success behind the scenes that I think it would make it a nicer thing for you that you had that character.
Sure.
You know, some people, if that's all you did, you'd say, like, well, come on, I don't want to be that guy anymore. But you've had so much success. I didn't even realize you were the executive producer of MacGyver.
Yes, I was one of the executive producers. A man named Steve Downing actually kept it on the air.
Right.
And I worked with a man named John Rich also.
What was your favorite of all the MacGyver tricks?
You know, one of my favorites of all time was when they shot out his radiator in his Jeep. And he put in raw eggs, and they hard-boiled, and then they stuck in the hole.
You know, at first when you're describing it, it sounds like MacGyver's an idiot. But then you start to realize that might work. Does it really work?
You know what? I have no idea. One of the most difficult parts of doing that show was coming up with the MacGyverisms.
Right. I would also think many people have been killed trying to simulate them at home. Trouble with the brakes. Don't worry, I put raw egg on them. Later in the morgue. All right, now, you're known to a whole new generation now.
Yes.
From the Water Boy.
Right. Now I walk through an airport and they go, Coach Klein!
Right.
Wow, you know, Bobby Boucher, where is he?
Now, I was disturbed because I'm watching that movie, and I enjoyed the movie. I'm friends with Adam, so it's all going well.
Right.
And then, at one point in the movie, we see, and there's no other way to say it, we see your bare ass in the movie for a moment.
Right.
And I'm thinking, I'm not ready to see Henry Winkler's ass. I'm not...
Well, you know, I'll tell you, if you thought it was great, it was mine.
Right.
If you had questions about it, it was somebody else's. But I thought, you know what, I worked so hard on it.
Right.
That I could not just conceal it in fabric.
You know? Time for people to see.
Right. But I think that there was a contest on the set, and one of the electricians won.
So it was a stunt ass.
Yes.
It was, okay.
Except I do have the tattoo.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, again, we know more than we want to. You're also, this is a high honor in our new culture that we have, our new society, is that when you get an A&E biography, you've really made it.
Right.
Now, you have an A&E biography. You're the subject of one. What's it like to sit there and watch an hour go by about you or half an hour go by about you?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I watched it with my family, and because, you know, I did not know what they were going to say. It was the first time that my children were ever on television, you know, and I thought to myself, wow, I really like being me.
Right.
Wow, that's very nice.
So now you have it on a tape loop and you just watch it over and over.
It's true. You know, it's like that commercial. I have televisions now in the drawer, so I don't miss a beat of watching me.
You're constantly watching yourself.
Yes.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're doing the dinner party right here in
Yes.
New York City.
Neil Simon wrote
Yeah.
this play. We did it a year ago.
You're doing it with
John Ritter.
With John Ritter.
And Len Cariou and Penny Fuller, Vianne Cox, and the newest member of our family is a wonderful actress, Jan Maxwell.
Very cool. And
So
that,
there are 6 of us. So I'm only 1/6 of this ensemble.
if I were you, I'd take all the credit.
Well, I
But that's
can't.
my nature.
I
Yeah.
understand, but I can't.
Dinner party is in previews
Yes.
now.
We open actually 1 week from today.
Right, and that's the Music Box Theater
Yeah.
right here in New York
It's
City.
very exciting. I
Yeah.
mean, it really is. Not only to be doing Broadway, with this incredible group of actors, but a new Neil Simon play.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Well, things have gone great for you. Thanks so much for making... Yeah, that's not real wood. Fiberglass. All right. It's a safety issue. Thanks so much for being here.
I'm very
Great to have you on the program. Henry Winkler, everybody. And guess what? Mark Maron's going to be here. He made it on. We'll see you in a bit.